surprisingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Accio! Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Brilliant. Revelio. Leviosa. Accio. Lumos. Revelio.
Honor indeed.
She must be miserable. Although, not while he's here, perhaps.
Whoever decided to make Professor Black headmaster of Hogwarts must have been the victim of a flock of footers. Out of their mind.
No doubt the Black will be remembered as the worst headmaster.
Leviosa.
No
Accio. Lumos.
whatsoever.
I thought about transferring to both Battens just to get away from Professor Black and his iron fist.
There's an outcry.
142 staircases, and this is where they put me.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Reparo. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Revelio.
I adore the hamlets near the coast. They're a bit damp, but ever so picturesque.
When my
There's
mother was
something
here, it
in
was
there. I
different
just
from
know it.
apparently nowhere near as nice as Weasley.
I don't care if Weasley is nice. I find everything about Transfiguration.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
I do get nervous.
No entiendo esa mierda, cabrón.
Revelio. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Accio! Accio! Levioso! Protego! Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Life seems rather dull in
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Do all of the professors have their own house? I
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
A ver, vamos a decir que no es la gran mamada.
I am only joking. I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel...
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
No, sube, carajo.
Revelio. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Sí, coño, ¿dónde está, cabrón?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hold on.
Revelio.
Paljon.
Protego! Lumos!
Hogwarts Legacy.
Revelio!
Sama malu kayak.
Lumos!
Cepat kapan nggak cepat?
Revelio!
No entiendo eso, coño. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. 3 más 4, 7. Es una serpiente seguro que.
Revelio!
Como chingados, ¿no? Ok, ok, ok. ¿Cuánto vale la araña? Vale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Son 3, es la...
Lumos!
¿Qué es esa mierda? Ahora sí. ¡Oh, porque me cago.
Lumos!
3, 4. Pero según yo son 4, cabrón.
Reparo!
Después veremos qué.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Accio! Revelio.
Ah,
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Revelio.
can't imagine. Travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Nice.
Revelio. Accio.
Any news about the dragon you picked upon forward?
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Isn't Sebastian Sallow's family from Feldcroft? I would have expected him to be from somewhere.
Revelio.
I heard an ex-Aura lives in a hamlet outside of Hogsmeade. Think I'd want a quiet life too after years fighting dark wizards.
So many interesting people from all over the world come through Hogsmeade. You never know who you'll meet. Spotted a vampire.
I'd like to retire to Hogsmeade. Open up for future Hogwarts pupils with tales of my childhood.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village I've ever heard of.
Revelio.
Did you get your wish through from Pippin? Or did you pick it yourself?
If it's seeds I'm after, I'll always go to the magic meat.
She won't soon be welcoming me back to Dogweed and Death Camp. Harry Pippin certainly steered me right with that wound cleaning potion.
Revelio.
Madre mía. Flashback. ¿Cómo se llama esa mierda? Déjà vu, creo que.
I'd spend an entire day in Hogsmeade if I could.
Me cago.
Revelio.
Oh, no puedo creer.
What are you up to now?
Reparo.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Revelio.
In trouble, are we? Been up to that good?
No better feeling than plunging your hands into greenhouse soil. Unless you accidentally uproot a baby mandrake.
I wouldn't bother yourself about that.
Revelio.
To acquire myself some Bubba Tuber Plus. I'm sure Garlic can point you in the right direction.
I think there were doxy eggs as well.
How
But
nice
surely
to
those
see you,
were
my young
curdled.
friend.
Lumos. Revelio.
That's the last time I have a potion idea that I don't write down.
been to the kitchen? I wonder how we'd get into Black's office. Not that I'd want to go in, mind you. Well, not if he's there.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun and simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Revelio. 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 Lumos. Levioso. Reparo. Revelio.
In my blood, my mother said. From her side, at least.
Revelio.
I still can't manage to transfigure a match into a needle without catching it on fire.
Sometimes I wish someone would transfigure me into a squirrel. Then I wouldn't have to worry about doing schoolwork.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Imagine being able to change your eye colour depending on your mood.
I spent hours trying to conjure
Well,
unique pile
fancy
of
meeting you here.
only to then find out about Gamp's law.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Ugly, ugly. Beautiful.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Hello
You
there.
think Gareth Weasley would be better at transfiguration, considering his aunt teaches the thing?
I was worried transfiguration would be too difficult, but it turns out I have a knack for switching spells. Mother says it's my indecisive nature.
My brother caused a lot of trouble in Professor Weasley's class when he was at school. He'd idly wave his wand whilst daydreaming and transfigure someone's book into a beetle.
I asked him to come to tutor me in transfiguration, but he refused. I'm a lost cause.
Professor Weasley is easily my favourite. Her wand work is exquisite.
I still can't manage to transfigure a match into a needle without catching it on fire.
Revelio.
The last time I was at Dogweed and Death Camp, Madam Green had everything from Disney to
Revelio.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised Bessie can trust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.